Hi, this is Stan Dubin, and welcome to the Hiring Tips Podcast. The name of this tip is, What Isn't Fair? So let's set the table. George, in your opinion, what about today's work environment isn't fair? I think there are three ways George can respond to the question. Well, the first way is George may sense it's a trap question and not really answer it at all. He'll avoid giving you a direct answer. Secondly, George may go on for several minutes about what he finds unfair. He didn't get the raise or the promotion he thought he deserved. He was given assignments that he didn't feel could get done in the time period allowed. He was asked to put in overtime without being properly compensated. But here's the third way George might respond to this question. Well, I'll admit there were situations at work that I did find difficult to deal with. I decided the best way to deal with those situations was to communicate to the right people what I thought was happening. But I also knew that the kind of communication in those situations was very important. I realized that complaining to others, whether it was to other employees or my supervisors or the boss, well, that wasn't going to be a good approach at all. I didn't want to be known as a complainer. I didn't want to be that guy who said, "It isn't fair." So, I'm thinking if you'd like an insight into how responsible your applicant is, ask him what isn't or wasn't fair and give the question some context. It could just do the job. Thank you for listening. If you find these hiring tips helpful, would you mind going over to iTunes and leaving a review of any kind for us? Just head over to iTunes and in the search box, just put hiring tips and you'll find us right away. Thank you and much appreciated. The Hiring Tips is brought to you by the Employee Testing Center. We have an employee testing service that will help you hire better staff. It's very accurate, easy to understand, and delightfully affordable. Watch our 3-minute video at getbetterstaff.com. That's getbetterstaff.com. Our podcast does not represent legal advice. Employment law can vary from state to state. So please consult an attorney familiar with the law that applies to the area where your business is located for any legal questions specific to your company. Thanks for listening.